What up? What up? What up? It's I kind of back like I never left because I never did. Because I been had these hands. So what's going on right now is there's somebody that's really truly understanding that they kind of fumble the bag when it comes to you. Um, I fumbled your heart in everything I ask of you. Travel across the country if I ask you to. I'll just buy for you. But yeah, that's the energy that's going on. So this individual, they really see that you're not who they thought that you were. Um, it was like a half a half. They were really confused. They knew that you were loving. You had a whole lot of love to give, right? But they really are understanding that you're not just all love. You got a darkness to you too, and they had to see a little bit of it to let them know, hey, this ain't it. Don't play in my energy. So you know what I'm saying. They had a tower moment. Um, so let's get into what is going on. You get what I'm saying? Okay. What we at? What we got? What we doing? What we doing? Okay. So what does this individual? What has this individual been through that made them understand? Wait a minute. Oh, these cards reversed. I'm tripping. But that, oh, well, matter of fact, we're just gonna keep it like it is. I was told to keep it like it is. Keep it. Can we make it like it was in love? Okay. So what I see is this individual got some bad advice, right? We got the King of Cups in reverse. We got the Justice in reverse. We got the Ten of Cups in reverse. And we got the Hermit in reverse, and we have Death in reverse, right? So basically, this individual took some bad advice from a family member. It could have been a male, but I'm thinking that it is a male. It could have been a male, the mother. It could have been several people that didn't want this individual to be taken away from them, which it wouldn't have been taken away if you were in the connection with this individual. It's just that this individual would have actually been happy, and they felt like if you come around, that you would stop the flow of funds, the time spent, and all this other stuff. Where this individual seemed like they were, well rounded when it comes to spending time with their family, but the time wasn't spent with you. So that's where it was lacking. But they know if this individual would have showed their emotions more or linked up with you more, that yeah, it wouldn't have it wouldn't have been a good idea for them because they were being greedy. So oh, excuse me, that was a spiritual burp. So they were being very emotionally manipulative towards you because that's what they were getting from others around them, most emotionally manipulating them. And of course, it's that Libra energy coming out. We have, of course, over here we have that fire and water, which is Pisces and Aquarius energy. Doesn't have to be a male or a female. It doesn't have to be, just look at the energies, not necessarily signs or genders and stuff like that. But got Libra energy. There was a lot of unfairness towards you, and also happening towards against themselves to themselves, and from family members and people that were around them, and they feel guilty, and because they were being dishonest, and they receive punishment for that because that connection that they had with you was shattered. Those dreams of having a relationship with you became a struggling relationship with you because you saw the same patterns that other people that have backstabbed and betrayed you that this individual was in. So you was like, I can't do that. I gotta go. I ain't waiting on you. I can't wait on you because I we have individual journeys. I forgive you, whatever the case may be. But if you're not gonna be here permanently, or you even if you're here temporarily, just be honest and fair about what your intentions are. And if you can't do that, I gotta go. I have to go. So there was some domestic disharmony. There was like some family issues going on, and it could have been a marriage that this individual was in, but I'm seeing that it was most of family and friends that were around them that were, manipulating this individual, because this person probably was like a breadwinner, or they were somebody that had a lot of influence on the family, and they feel like if this individual was pulled away energetically or physically, that they wouldn't get that same treatment, but they were being jealous and manipulative when it came to this individual, which led them to be the same to you. But yeah, we have the death card here. Um, well, the hermit card. Um, yeah, they had, once you withdrew your energy, this individual got kind of put themselves into isolation. They withdraw from a lot of people, and they most likely moved away. They're not where they used to be, and the family is like, dang, now this individual is not here, so we can't leech off them energetically, physically, or spiritually. So with that, um, the family was being resistant to change. The people that was around them, it could have been a female, man, whatever the case may be. Take it where it resonate. Could be family, girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, whatever the case may be. They were financially dependent on this individual. Could have been a child's mother. Could have been a child's father. But it is what it is. So this individual has been going through a death, um, like basically a personal transformation. Well, death is in reverse, but they were being resistant to the changes. They were being resistant to the emotions that they had for you, being resistant to knowing that there was people stabbing in the back and doing things that they didn't have no business doing to them, but they still stayed around, and they didn't want those things to change, and they didn't want the emotions that they had for you to shine through, because that would they feel like that would take away their independence. They wouldn't have the options and all this, that, and that. But there was a tower that had to be forced. What was that tower? Ahaya, what was that tower? What was that tower? The tower was the Hierophant. It was the traditions of their family was being shattered. They were finding out secrets that their family was holding on. They found that the religious norms were not not becoming for where they were going. Um, but yeah, they feel bounded and felt like they were like a sacrificial lamb to their family, and they didn't want to conform. They were conforming for so long, and now it was time for them to break out of that. So now they have the wisdom to move forward, and now they trust themselves better now. But yeah, here's the Wheel of Fortune. Um, they hit a turning point at this point, and of course they're having their ups and downs, which can be unpredictable, but they're really trusting themselves that everything is going to be okay, and they're trusting the Most High, which is a high our Father, to help them move towards their destiny. You know what I'm saying, and to help them um move into the changes that they need. Is there anything else the collective needs to know? Okay. Okay. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Oh yeah, Karma Waters. Yeah, it was some painful endings. Oh yeah. So basically, um, we got the Nine of Pentacles, right? So this individual now can see the fruits of their labor, because they've been working for a long time, not seeing any resolve, and they were trying to figure out where their money was going. They're probably going through some court situations with money, and probably bankruptcy or something like that. And they really are starting to live a life of luxury, or plan to live a life of luxury, and becoming more financially independent and self sufficient. And we have the Six of Swords. Well, they're moving on to calmer waters. They're releasing old baggage. They're moving on, and this could be physically, spiritually, but it's probably all three, and plus more. But they're transitioning spiritually to align with what they really want, and one of those things are you. But this is the past right here. This is what was going on in the past, that they missed out on this relationship. They missed out on this connection, and justice was served on your behalf, for their behalf too. It wasn't just happening to them, it was happening for them to get out of this situation with their family. Um, because there was a lot of things that were going on, a lot of disdain. Their family had disdain for them as well, wanted to use them. So there is a Ten of Swords, a lot of painful endings, and basically a tower, but the tower card isn't out here, but there was a collapse. There was a crisis that happened, and they have some deep wounds that they're, healing at this moment. But, just stay positive, and they're basically staying positive as well. You haven't came out here on the board, so this is more so of what they're feeling and how they're going to, really how they're getting along right now. Um, but yeah, they see celebration, they're rebirthing, and they want you to know that all is well. So if you're available for them, they feel like they would love another chance with you. Um, is there any what else does the collective need to know about this individual coming towards them? What does the collective need to know about this individual coming towards them? What else does what does the collective need to know about this individual coming towards them? What else do they need to know? Okay, we have Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Cups. So Ace of Pentacles, right? So they really been working on their financial opportunities. They have a plan. They really have a plan. They wanted to include you in it, but they don't know how you feel about them at this point. They probably messaged you and you probably left them on red. So, they really don't know how to come towards you, but they know that through God, they have to come through God to get to you. And they know that they can't buy you and they need your trust. So that's definitely important. So it's up to you. But yeah, we have the Six of Cups, the lack of inner joy. Um, they were very materialistic. They were focusing so much on the material that they couldn't, release the old baggage and hurt and pain from past relationships and backstabbings and heartache and stuff like that. So, they're coming into, you know, that they're trying to come into their inner joy because they were really smug and they were dissatisfied, but they're dissatisfied because they don't have you. Let's get a couple messages that they want to tell you before you roll out. Let's get you some advice first. Let's get you some advice now. What they want to tell you. What they want to tell you. Let's see. What does the collective need to know from their person? What does the collective need to know from their person? Okay, so this individual wants to have some heart-to-heart conversations with you, right? And of course, there is a break between you all right now. They honestly want to discuss their feelings with you, and it seems like you want to discuss your feelings too. It could be that, well, just could be this individual that really wants to have that heart-to-heart conversation. You probably express to them how you feel and how you felt, and that you love them or in love or whatever the case may be. And this individual then return the same sentiments, and they probably just like kind of vague, like, yeah, you're not alone with your feelings, but they wasn't expressing their feelings. You get what I'm saying? So time apart for your partner is on the horizon. So y'all are coming out of that phase of being in separation. This individual is going to talk to you, not just some little message, just hoping that you respond. They're gonna have questions, they're gonna have answers, they're gonna really lean into it to get you to understand, because they know that somebody else is coming into your energy and they are here in your energy and they can't do anything about it because they're wrapped up, tied up in some stuff. So it may be that they're just at work, or they're a contractor, or they're out the country, or whatever the case may be. Whatever they're doing is very important and is keeping them wrapped up. So there's nothing for you to worry about, okay? So let's get some advice about the situation. But they see you as a shining star. They see you. They know who you are. They've been new. They were just scared. And they feel like they wasn't ready. Intuition, you already know the answer that you seek. So whatever answer whatever question that you had, the answer to it already. It's a redundant question because you know the answer to it already. So this rejection is actually divine protection. So you already know what's up. Patience, everything will unfold in divine timing. So just because you didn't get what you wanted at that point in time does not mean that you don't get what you want and what you need. there was a promise made to you by God. So just know that if you were showed something in a vision, you were showed something in a dream, and you went to God and got the confirmation, it's yours. You just got to be patient. You can't, you got to disillusion yourself and just focus on what you got to do. Okay? Just be patient, because their rejection is divine protection. So this is what this individual had to go through. This individual had to, you know, have some things stripped away from them for them to understand that they were moving the wrong way and they were handling you the wrong way. So the energy that they were projecting towards you was energy that was projected towards them, and it wasn't fair to you. So I hope this resonates. Hope y'all got a message out of there. Thank y'all so much. Out of 5,000.